Hello. Okay, ready? Welcome to the Lost Bros Reviews The Flash Season 1 Episode 3.
Wow,
Sorry, what was it called?
Huh? Things you can't outrun.
The Things You Can't Outrun.
That was the episode
AKA The
3
Things
of
You
the
Can't
Flash.
Remember, because I don't even remember what it was called.
Yeah, that episode. It was a pretty good episode,
I
but
liked it. Oh, we should introduce ourselves. I am Augie, aka Biggie Prime,
I'm Joe, aka Jason Grayson.
and I wore the wrong shirt.
What's your shirt you wear?
Marvel. Since 63.
Is it since 63?
I think when they were called something else before, but I think 63 was when they started her up. Yeah. Anyway, so this week's episode was pretty fast paced, like
The Flash usually is, and it's pretty good.
It's following the theme of the villain of the week type thing, which I hope it doesn't continue. But I like the episodes because it's a complete hour episode.
This villain though was really weird looking.
Really weird.
Like not just like the villain looked weird, like the actor just looked like
weird.
McBald.
McBald.
McBalder.
McBald McGee.
McBald McGee.
He's a handsome guy.
Yeah, he looks like Mr. Clean's evil brother. Yeah. Anyway, so the episode was fast paced, and we have another hero, villain of the week type deal. This week, the villain was the Mist. So we see this guy who can turn into some poisonous gas because they explain why. Did you hear why? He can turn into the poisonous gas because after the thing explodes or whatever, he was in death row and he was getting injected by that poison because that's the poison that they use on death row or whatever, and he gets injected with it, and then in turn he can become it now, and he's after the 3 people that sentenced him. So that's pretty much it. And Barry's got to stop him.
And before that, though, we see the relationship with Iris and
Eddie Fong.
And
it's so lame. It's so awkward.
It's episode 3.
The best part is when Eddie he shows up at the house with Iris and her dad, and hey, look, Eddie, what are you doing here? It's I came to see we're gonna go to the murder case thing or whatever. He's yeah, good job, you're right. And obviously the detective knows.
Yeah,
he knows, right? He goes, and then Eddie comes back, talks to Iris, and he's like, Iris, you're killing us.
Giving it his all on screen.
It's so I don't like storyline. It's really awkward.
How we get introduced to the Mist is he kills a mob boss, a mob family, and then he sets his sights on Joe West.
Well, he sets his sights on a judge first, but he kills her in some elevator, and then Joe's the big one. Joe's the big one. Yeah, you're right.
And where was he?
He's in Iron Heights. He goes to visit Barry's dad in Iron Heights to tell him that he's finally reopening up his wife's murder case.
And
so that's a big thing too.
Barry's dad was a little startled to see Joe there, and then the Mist comes in and attacks Joe. Barry runs in front of his dad. Dad doesn't know it's obviously him.
No.
And you see him look over and move his face so fast so his dad couldn't recognize who he was, that his son was actually the Blur or the
They call him the red blur right now,
red
right?
streak or something
like that.
And he saves Joe by injecting him with that serum that
Dr. Snow's Cisco.
Yeah, Cisco and
Cisco?
Snow. Well,
Yeah.
no,
It's
Snow
one of them.
is more of Cisco's like the techie guy.
So one of them, they created the serum that can
Yeah.
magically fix this poison.
It helped, man. It helped.
It did, and they did it with Barry. Remember, because when he gets infused with the mist,
too.
and he does it too. He's like, I can't breathe. That part was crazy though. That was actually really cool because he couldn't breathe, and then he ran really fast back to Star Labs, and that was
Smart guy.
He is. He
Smart
is.
Then we get to see Caitlin Snow's husband or boyfriend,
Fiance at the time.
Fiance, aka
No,
Arrow Jr.
Oh,
And
Robbie Amell.
Yeah, Robbie Amell. And we get a
He's
hint.
like the more energetic Amell brother.
I think he's a little bit better acting. Just a little bit.
I think he is too, but I love Yali.
But and we get to, and then she says how they went together like Fire and Ice, which is a little
another
spoiler there.
They're doing a lot of that.
I love it though, because if you're a comic reader,
you know
your characters when they say those, I get so pumped. I love it.
It's pretty cool.
Throw some names, get the excitement up, raise it up.
Dude, I do, man. Whenever I hear a new name, I'm like, who is it in the DC
Yeah, and you
universe?
look it up. I didn't know who the Mist was. Looked
I
it
know
up,
it
and you
either.
get to go. And then at the end of the episode, more towards the end of the episode, where they house the accelerator, they're making it into a prison.
Mhm.
So the prison has more magnetic, like I don't know how much more, like 1,000,000 or 1,000,000,000 times the magnetic field of the Earth. Cisco was saying it. He's a smarter guy than me. And they can house villains there, which I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea. Snow brought out a good idea. Like we're housing all these like super powered villains where we work day to day. Which is,
but that's
makes
good.
sense.
You know what though? It's cool because it's not. Maybe it won't be more of this hero. I mean, villain of the week type deal. Maybe we'll actually see the Mist come back because he was a pretty memorable character from the other two.
Weather Wizard.
That guy was pretty cool. The only reason this guy's memorable was his look. Like he looked creepy as hell. If I woke up and saw that guy over my bed, I'd shit my pants.
The guy's probably at home like, thanks, man.
Hey man, when God gives you a
Thanks.
gift of looking weird, you use it to your advantage. Okay. So yeah, so that pretty much is like the rundown of the episode. So
No, and then we see
what else?
Then we see Harrison Ford.
Wells.
Well,
Harrison
Harrison Wells going to his little.
Harrison Ford. See Indiana Jones.
You see Harrison Wells going to his little secret chamber there,
Mhm.
and you see him with that tablet type thing. And on the tablet, he sees the video of Barry when he gets turned into the Flash the night that the accelerator went off.
Mhm.
And that was the end of the episode.
That's the episode. But the thing is, they were having a bunch of these flashbacks to show Ronnie, and like when he died a hero because he shut off the particle accelerator from the inside, and we see that. And
But did
Anyway,
he
but-
actually die?
wow, thanks. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, it really focused a lot on Cisco, which was cool because I think he really feels like it's his fault that Ronnie died, and it focuses on Harrison because you see his reaction when everything is going wrong. He doesn't look worried at all. Like you can tell he knew that this was gonna happen and he wanted this to happen.
Yeah, he's
which is
very
really
calm.
cool. He's very calm though the whole thing. And that's why even like when Cisco says like, there's a big storm coming, maybe we should like rethink this. He's like, it's the rain, it's fine.
Yeah, it's
but he
just the
knows.
weather.
He freaking knows.
You know something.
He did.
Interesting episode though. Next week if you've seen the clip, the most anticipated villain I would say this season that
Oh,
we
yeah.
know of is coming out.
Oh yeah. Let's not say who though. I don't
Gave
wanna
me the
ruin it.
chills.
Why do you look at me like, yeah, it's good.
I thought you were gonna laugh.
No, disappointed.
Thanks.
Anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much it. So we see Barry run through all those things, and what's one word that you would use to explain this episode?
See, I don't do these when I do the reviews. I forget. Is that your thing? But one word.
Do you have one? See, I never do it because I never think of one. Anthony's pretty
So
good.
why do you ask me?
Because it's fun to put you guys on the spot.
Every week I'm just gonna say fast because that's all.
dumb. You can't keep doing it fast. Just one word. When you watched this up, you looked at it, you were like, huh.
One word. One word. Great.
Okay.
Entertaining.
Mine, honestly-
One word.
Mine, honestly, I think I used it. I forget in what episode I used it, but I used it in another episode. It might have been Flash. I said forgettable because honestly, I didn't remember a lot of what happened in
It
this
might be
episode.
because it is so fast paced. Everything.
I had to
is not
think.
drawn out.
I had to stop and think like, okay, what the hell happened again? A lot. I guarantee we missed a lot in this review. Just I can't remember what happened. It's because it's so fast. Nothing builds. The other thing that's building is that one story that's happening with Harrison Wells, and like that's the only thing that's building throughout this whole show.
I love it.
You don't remember the episode.
That's my word. Love.
That's all you need.
Loved it. Can I use 2 words? Loved it.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to stop it right there for you guys. Well, thanks for coming back to watching our review show of The Flash. Make sure to check out this, our Gotham review, our figure review, our In the Cars, anything that we do on this channel. We love doing it for you guys that watch. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share if you guys like what you saw. And just come back next week and we'll have another review for you guys. So, I'm Joe, a.k.a. Jason Grayson. What?
I'm Biggie Prime, aka Augie.
And you want to do a sign-off?
Well, I was just gonna copy Mick Foley and say, "Have a nice day." Bye bye.
That's copyright. You can't do that.
It's not copyright.
Copyright, man. Can't do it.
Man, I
Think
dare
something else.
McMahon call me.
Change it up. You gotta change it up right now.
See you in a flash.